Persita, and this is Persita's Paradox. So here we go. On this Tuesday, we are recapping the question, are you comfortable? Well, you know I'm going to say, are you? Are you actually comfortable in your life, in your relationships, in your job? What? Like, are you comfortable? And it's so interesting to use the word comfort because when we typically think of comfort, we tend to think of stationary or stable or fixed. We don't really find ourselves thinking of comfortable as still being progressive. The word comfort in most genres of our linguistic use is just that, to stabilize. My question today is, are you actually comfortable and still able to propel yourself to the next level? Meaning, you can absolutely be grateful in the situation or place that you are, but you should always have some sense of excitement or anticipation or expectation of your future. Now, of course, you'll hear me say a lot, we have to really deal with the fact that our day-to-day life is great and we need to really live our lives as if we don't know what's going to happen the next day, time, effort of whatever we're doing. Because we all understand that tomorrow's not promised. That's not what I'm thinking to tell you. What I'm saying is you want to be in a position and place where you understand that comfort can really put you in a position of stagnation. And to be comfortable damn near makes you settle. It's a very interesting angle to think about, but comfort really does not always mean in most people's heads to still keep going. We get to a place where we say, you know what, if we're talking about money, all I want to be able to do is to pay my bills and to go on a trip or two here or there and shop a little and I'm good. Truthfully, we say that because that's a very comfortable, easy status to obtain, is what we believe. Truthfully, it's more complicated than we even could ever believe because that's the first place we go. But we want to be comfortable and we don't want to be too over the top. And most of us don't really want to be showboating. The average person says that they don't want to be rich. They just want to be what? Comfortable and sustained. But I would propose to you today that the word comfort has to still mean progressive. Because to me, comfort means grateful. It does not mean stagnation. It does not mean to be transfixed into something. It does not mean to stop or to settle. It simply means to allow myself a place of gratitude wherever I am so that I can be a comfortable abounding, being plentiful, or a base when there's not a lot. Gratitude and comfort for me personally run hand in hand because I have to understand with every stage and every step of life, you really want to be okay with where you are. It's not a position of always pushing to the point where you can't see the comfort in where you are. And you might say, well, what is the comfort? The comfort is that wherever you are, it's not where you used to be. So there is a sense of progression and there is a sense of movement. The problem becomes where you don't find yourself wanting to change or grow to the next level and you stay wherever you want to identify to be comfortable because you just don't want to change, to shift out, to grow anymore. And that's where I'm asking you, are you in that space? Are you actually understanding that wherever you are, there is absolutely still more out there for you? And some people say, well, when does it stop? Hell, it never stops. It won't stop until you stop. And when you stop is when you absolutely have no heartbeat and you're dead in the ground. But you should always, always, always be comfortable where you are and still progressing. I'll put it to you this way. I've never met a person that would be financially stable in more the millionaire status or the billionaire status saying that they don't want to make any more money. You'll never hear Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jay-Z, Beyonce, whoever it is that you look up to ever saying that they're so comfortable that making money is not going to be their agenda every day. It has to be because you're not really making money for yourself. You're chasing your last name. Is what I like to say. You're stabilizing it for generations to come. If the people around you are not as stable and comfortable as you are, it makes it very complicated to even be around them. To be equally yoked even is not simply something Bible-driven for marriage. It is also something that should be within your friendships and within your conversations amongst your colleagues in order to move. Because again, comfort, when you use the word, you typically want to feel as if like, I'm good here. I don't really have to move anymore. And you always want to move. It sounds crazy, but you always want to move. I've been in fitness over 17 years, and I will tell you, I'm still striving to reach a goal I've yet to meet. And in 17 years, there's every single year of my life that I'm trying to be better than I was the last year. And most people that are in fitness, bodybuilders, figure competitors, etc., feel the exact same way. You're always chasing something else. And that can get tricky because we all know that the word chase throws people off, and I want to be comfortable where I am, and if God wants me to have it, then he'll make it work. And that's just not the kind of God that I want to serve. I don't think it's the kind of God that most people serve, but it's easy to put yourself in a position of comfort. I believe that everything will come to you if you're moving towards it. If you really want to chase, you're actually chasing yourself. Every day I want to be a better me, but in the exact same breath, I want to be an example to someone who is trying to get where I just left. Because to be a blessing is really what the goal is. That's why comfort is so tricky, because you cannot really stop moving, because I believe progressively everyone is put on this earth to bless someone else. And if you're not moving, you may not actually reach the person that you have gone through, whatever you've gone through, to share your life, your testimony, however you want to put it, with, because you're comfortable and not wanting to move or change. So today, I can go on and on about it, but today I really want you to focus on how are you using the word comfort? And do you actually understand that comfort simply is gratitude in where you are? It's not stagnation. It's not settling. It's not stopping. It is simply being able to look around, enjoy where you are with still the excitement of where you're going. So that's the challenge. Think outside of the box. Actually look at words and the way you use words, and be very powerfully knowledgeable in the way that you speak and what those words are to transcend back to you. Because words are like boomerangs. The way you put them out is the way they're going to come back to you. The way you put them out is the way that they're going to come back to you. So be very conscious of using the word comfort and being comfortable. Comfortable. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. As always, you're the best. If at any point you're not seeing my video, please continue to leave some information somewhere for me. I think I am running strong as the only channel that gets views and no comments. I looked around. You guys just really don't want to comment on the wall. And I'm not going to ask you anymore. When it happens, and I'll be more than happy about it. Until then, I guess no one wants to really discuss how they feel and what they're going through. And that's fine, because as long as I know that I'm getting through to someone, I am satisfied. So thank you so much for supporting me in whatever way feels comfortable for you, and continue to like and share and do all of the inboxing that you do. And just feel free to interact with me on whatever capacity you want, on the wall or not. Okay? Thank you again so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Remember to join me on Thursday for the next question or thought for Thursday. And in the interim, remember to do 3 things. Live life authentic. Live life authentic. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day.